intro, off-season edition. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It really helps the channel out and I want to be a cat man.
So I am minutes from asking the pocket rocket, e.g. Emily Marchant or Dr. Emily Marchant, a few questions that have been posted in from Instagram. I am in my cycling kit, as you can see. I've got a long sleeve jersey, I've got my thermal Freegas jacket on, because I'm going to be cycling whilst she's running, because I can't keep up with her on foot and record her. However, those that know me will know I'm a pretty competent cyclist, but I do not possess the skill of riding with no hands. So I'm going to have one hand on my bike, I'm going to have one hand on this camera, and then my questions are on my phone. So I'm not sure how this is going to work. I can't memorise things for shit because my memory is pretty crap. So let's see how it goes. Just testing out the wind because it is windy and I don't have a fancy microphone for this, so I'm going to see which direction is best.
Flash the legs for a run test.
How do you look so effortless running? I'm going to like study this video.
I've got a tailwind.
I'm going to study this video and fix my form. Here I am with the pocket rocket doing a little shakeout because I forced her to, so I can film this. So how's your day been?
Good, thanks.
What have you been doing?
Had some run testing this morning and then been working from home since. I'm just sneaking this in.
Love it. Love it, love it. And what have you got tomorrow training wise?
Bike and a brick and then long run Sunday.
Yeah.
Building up the volume.
Love it. 2025 goals. I know you've spoke about them a little bit, but tell us.
So, sacking off the full distance Ironmans. I've loved it the last few years, but really want to just see where I can get running wise, and I haven't been able to put the volume in that you need for those kind of more competitive times. So, dropping down in terms of cross training, but focusing really on the long stuff run wise. So first up is Seville Marathon, then London Marathon obviously, and then the year's kind of open. I've got Swansea 10.3 off and Marbella World Champs, but I think another marathon at the end of the year then.
Any thoughts on that end marathon? What are you going to do?
I don't know, possibly one that fits in the calendar would be Valencia. The annoying thing is, not annoying, but we've got our honeymoon in August or September, so timing wise, I've got to time it when I can
train.
Also, yeah. Exactly.
Drag Charlotte along.
Yeah, exactly.
Moral
she won't
support.
mind. But run wise, the next goal is to break 2:40 in the marathon. Woo! And then just see how much I can get it down by, really. Quite exciting.
Amazing. So, one of the questions you have been asked is, how do you balance training and your academic work?
Nice, good question. So, I guess in my role, for anyone who doesn't know, I'm a lecturer at Swansea University, and also a researcher. Been a lecturer for 2 years, but before that I was doing my PhD in postdoc research. So now it's a lot more dependent on term time with lecturing. Obviously within term time I'm going to be a bit more selective. Usually have to be really annoying with my coach Gareth and switch days around to make it work depending on when I'm teaching. So just kind of making sure that my working week fits in with my training week, moving things around. It helps with in academia that I can work from home a couple of days a week, which means I can be more autonomous, I guess, in how I work and how I train. So yeah, I don't take that for granted, and like I've got respect, so much respect for people who, you know, have got night shifts they're balanced training with and really demanding jobs where they don't have that autonomy. So yeah, I can't complain. And to be honest, it's just my lifestyle. Like, you just kind of, I think, just make it work, I guess.
has been your best race experience?
Best race experience. I think triathlon wise, it's actually got to be Ironman Wales 2023 last year, where we had the blue sky heat wave. It was my second Ironman. I'd learned so much. My training had just gone really well. I just went into the day feeling really, prepared, I guess is the term. And yeah, the day was just incredible. The support, the weather, the vibes, everything was insane. And I got my World Champs qualification.
Yes.
And then run-wise, I think last year was a good year.
It was a fantastic year.
It was London Marathon 2023 as well, purely because I'd actually had a really hard marathon build. I'd kind of just had this, I don't know what, like a virus or something, pretty much the whole of March. Did that classic thing you shouldn't do, which is like train through it. But I thought, well, I need to get the volume in. So to be honest, I went into the day feeling really unsure about whether I could get my goal, which was a sub 2:45. And I started the day and I felt, can I swear? Amazing. I felt absolutely amazing. And I mean, I thought on a good day I'll get a 2:44, but I managed to run a 2:41, and it was like the finish line. When I looked down at my time, it was probably one of the moments where I was just, I don't know, I just never thought, I never thought I'd be running those times anyway. So to kind of exceed expectations after a really hard build was amazing, and I just felt, incredible the whole race, loved it.
And how many marathons have you done at this point?
You know what, I was thinking this the other day, I don't actually know, I think it's more than 15.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think it's maybe about, I don't know, 15 or 16 or 17, somewhere around that mark.
So I've done three. I've done three, I think. No, I've done 4. So maybe by the time I've done 15, I'll be as fast as you. Maybe.
You know what though, like every single one you learn something new, and I think things like recovery, I recover so much quicker now. My first marathon, it only took me like a month, and now I feel like I need, a day or two off, a few days easy, and then I'm kind of good to get back into training. So yeah.
To everybody else out there, if I do a marathon, I need about 4 weeks recovery, so don't be put off by that. Is your nutrition like, and how does that help with your recovery?
So I don't like to do any tracking, anything like that. I eat what I call like 95% healthy. I'm a sucker for chocolate and beer, but I've cut down on that.
I think we've got the same,
So in the week,
the same diet there.
yeah. Just eating kind of healthy, balanced meals. I have pretty much 5 meals a day, which we joke is breakfast, brunch, lunch, dinner. But yeah, a couple of snacks and then meals, but just trying to time, making sure really that I'm fueled for sessions and then getting the right stuff in afterwards. I'm not really one that I don't really love like takeaways and shit food unless I'm hungover.
Yeah.
So yeah, generally my diet's good, but chocolate every weekend, quite a lot of it.
Just on the weekends? Do you have any in the week?
Nah, I like.
Really?
I like to roll.
I'm terrible. I like chocolate every day.
Friday to Sunday is the chocolate. Monday to Thursday is just.
I might try that. Like I might bank all the chocolate I have in the week, and then just
Yeah, but that's the problem. I then go mad. Yeah, so it's probably better if I just ate it every day.
Yeah.
Back to the nutrition one. It also depends on the time of year. So peak marathon training. Oh my god, I can't actually keep my weight on. I just lose weight from the training. So really trying to prioritise getting enough food in, which means I can get away with 5 cakes on a Saturday. And particularly important, the times I really think about nutrition is probably those sort of 3 weeks before a race, to make sure that my body is totally fueled, recovered, and ready to send it on the day. So yeah, it kind of depends on the time of year.
And do you track your weight?
Yeah, very loosely. So I track it mainly before a race to see where I'm at, and it definitely is a contentious topic to talk about, but I do like to be at a certain race weight free time to an extent.
Yeah.
But you've got to be careful because you can get too low. Like there was a point in the summer just gone where I was the lowest weight I'd ever been as an adult, and it was too much. And actually, after Ironman, my period had come, which is the first time that's ever happened. My first ever missed period, and I think it's because my weight got so low. So yeah, I had to pack in some calories because I was just, I don't want to lose power either. So
No, of course.
it's a fine line. You've still got to be strong, and your body's got to be healthy. And menstrual cycle is definitely a good indicator of whether your body is happy or not at its weight, I guess.
A threshold track session or a long ride?
I mean, I love all three, but I love a threshold run. The sort of pace where it's either called comfortably uncomfortable or uncomfortably comfortable. Which one is it?
Comfortably uncomfortable.
That's the one.
We use that in yoga a lot.
You're
Find
kind of-
comfort within the discomfort.
Yeah, there's something about it because you have to concentrate, you have to really lock in on pace. It's by no means easy.
But you know you can do it.
Yeah, you know you can do it. If you get it right, you kind of get in this what I call flow state running, which is just like my favourite feeling. So yeah, threshold run. Although I do love track session and all that, so all of them.
Curious, what pace are you running right now?
I actually don't know. Let's have a look. In fact, I don't think I've got that setting on my watch. Probably about just under 4:30, maybe 4:20 something.
Fair. I'm just chatting away. Love it. What shoes are you wearing?
These fly sixes. Oh my god. And I
So
was
these are like your training shoe?
well, yeah, they used to be, but then it's so stupid. I didn't like the colours, so I didn't get any. And I was like,
Top tip from Emily Marchant, choose your shoes on colours.
because I always think look fast, feel fast. If you don't like the colour, don't get it. You've got to look good. And I was like, oh, Nikes are so expensive. I'm gonna save money and try other brands. Honestly, don't waste your money if it works for you, because I've ended up buying loads of shoes that I'm not happy with. And yeah, they've just released this new colourway, new model.
That's pretty
are
swanky.
amazing.
What is your favourite? Okay, obviously running's your favourite, but when it comes to triathlon training, not mara training, what is your favourite one to train?
Still the run.
Still the run.
No, do you know what? I absolutely love the bike, and as much as I'm focusing on running next year, something I said to my coach Gareth is like, I still want to be able to cross train, because like at the end of the day, I'm not pro, I'm not like, you know, at the top end, and I do this because of passion and because of enjoyment and because of what it gives me. And cycling, you know, I was the same all year, but maybe not. Most of the year, I absolutely love the cycling.
We had an anonymous question, which wasn't anonymous, asking if you would be down for a collaboration on OnlyFans. So rephrasing that, if you were approached, right, and you were told, if you collab with me on OnlyFans, you get a Nike shoe deal and £1 million, would you do it?
No, because I think my wedding would be cancelled next year.
I mean, what if Charles was on board and she was
fuck
like,
it, yeah.
yeah?
£1 million and like shoe deal, count me in.
Sorted. Would you rather hands for feet, so you're running on your hands,
Oh my god, like handstand.
yeah, or noses or nostrils on every finger of your hands?
Yeah, that one, nostrils. Although,
What, nostrils all over your hands?
yeah, but then I would
then,
say
like-
my smell is like a dog smell. I feel like I've got a really intense sense of smell, and I feel like it'd be way worse if I had. Would I also have these nostrils?
You'd have normal nostrils, but your fingertips would be full of nostrils.
Shit, so I'd have like 12.
So like, if you were
But
to
then
wipe your
imagine
ass,
running.
if you were to wipe your
Oh shit, yeah, that's true.
you just smell shit.
There's a lot to think about. But I wouldn't want to be running like a fucking handstand thing. So I think I'd rather just have really intense smell and have to wipe my ass with my nostril hands. But be able to run normally.
How many hours do you train in like the summer, like in prep for a race roughly? and how does that change in off season?
Yeah, good question. So, well, firstly, it's gradually increased over the last kind of 3 to 4 years. So, because I've now got a few years behind me, this was my bigger volume year, and I think my peak weeks are around maybe 17 hours, maybe up to 18, but nothing over that. But previously, I think I was maybe hitting like 14, 15 hour weeks. So I don't feel like, I think it depends on your life. I know a lot of people have got all these big 20, 25 plus hour weeks, but I think it's about the quality as well. Obviously 17, 18 hours is still quite a lot. But then in the winter, God, at the moment probably 7 or 8 hours a week, so way less. But that will build up now as I start incorporating more longer runs and increasing that run volume. So I'd say marathon training I'll probably get up to be honest, that's more about mileage this time, but the plan is to be hitting some big run weeks, like pushing way over 100k consistently a week, which I haven't done before, so exciting.
If someone was starting like a triathlon or any kind of endurance sport right now, what bit of kind of advice would you give them if they're starting off? Brand spanking new, in an age where Instagram's telling you to do this, that and the other, and they're seeing people Strava doing, like you said, like maybe 100k weeks, what would be like your bit of advice for them?
Definitely get a coach, because it's so easy to either overtrain or undertrain, or just not be training the way that your body will need to at that stage. And I think having a coach, one, keeps you accountable, so perhaps if it's not part of your lifestyle and routine, you might need that accountability. So yeah, accountability it helps with, but number 2, just making sure you're training at a capacity that your body is ready for, because it's so easy to get injured if you are overtraining or underfueling or whatever it is. So I think having that kind of professional knowledge and guidance to kind of guide you through, I guess like safe training is the word, so that you know you're going to reduce your risk of injury, and you're going to be able to recover, adapt, and hopefully smash your first race.
So big thanks to Em for answering your questions, guys. If you have any more, fire them over, because I will bug her again on her session.
Love it.
And record them for you. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.